The 15th of July, and suicide prevention is among the topics being added to the school curriculum in England from next year.
New government guidance being published later today includes changes to how relationships, sex and health education, or RHSE, is taught in the classroom. It says secondary schools should consider how to safely address suicide prevention.
It's something the three dads have campaigned for since their own daughters took their lives, as Alison Freeman reports. Very fascinating to hear from Gary about how it came about.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. Just getting a phone call from the president.
In the
I know it
middle
was
of the night.
very much planned, and they've been working for a long time to get it.
Goodness, he had his recording equipment available at the time. Can you imagine? Right, coming up to 6:15, the online fitness coach Joe Wicks has been transformed into an animated character in an effort to keep children fit over the school summer holiday. Maybe not. We'll spare you that. But Carol has the weather for us this morning. The team will be at court covering the sentencing later in the day.
Let's have a look at this morning's newspapers, shall we, at 90.
Peter is looking at the small points. Your questions to the Minister for the Future of Roads, Lillian Greenwood. She'll join us in an hour's time at 7:30.
Now, at 24 minutes past 6, let's have a proper look at the news, the travel and the weather where you are.
To have you with us this morning, breakfast today with Sally Nugent and John Kay.
Schools in England will be expected to do more to teach pupils about harmful content and online hate against women.
Yeah, as we've been hearing this morning, new guidance from the government on relationships and sex education is being released today, and it'll say that older children need to understand the risks from pornography and broader issues around consent. To explain, here's our education editor, Branwyn Jeffries. To today's weather, let's talk to Carol and find out if there's any rain heading our way. He knows his place.
Can you relate to that in any way?
When your wife's the minister in charge of roads, I expect you have no option. Just after 8.
And Adam's here with the sport after a great day.
We're used to it, aren't we?
Tropical.
All the time. Right, with a new football season nearly upon us, clubs are showing off their fresh looks, and some shirts cost, well, a huge amount of money, don't they?
Really expensive.
So marketing them, persuading us to buy them is more important than ever.
Now, look at this. Swansea City.
Thought you'd look great in that.
Oh, I think you should
It's
wear
almost
that.
the same colour as your dress.
Yeah. Thanks.
Time to get the news, the travel and weather where you are. Sally's getting changed. We'll see you with the headlines at 8 o'clock. No? It's Tuesday, the 15th of July, and suicide prevention is among the topics being added to the school curriculum in England from next year.
It's part of new government guidance being published today, which includes changes to how relationships, sex and health education are taught in the classroom.
And suicide awareness is something the three dads have campaigned for since their daughters took their own lives, as Alison Freeman reports. Meant to lie down when it's about to rain.
Yes, they are, aren't they? And he said it had just rained, though. I think Carol has a very subtle clue about what might be coming.
Slightly more technical. Now, as we've been hearing, new government guidance being published in England today says secondary schools should think about how to address the issue of suicide prevention.
It's something Mike Palmer, Andy Airy and Tim Owen, better known, of course, as the three dads, have long campaigned for after they each lost a daughter to suicide.
We've all heard from them many times here on Breakfast over the last few years as they walked hundreds of miles together to raise awareness and money and to prevent other young people from taking their lives. We'll get their reaction to this change in guidance in just a moment, but first, just a recap of their story. Sally and John, thank you for joining us.
Now, the government says it's going to bring back discounts worth thousands of pounds for people buying new electric cars.
It's part of an effort to drive up sales, but is it a good deal? Is it as good as it looks? Peter's been looking this morning.
Now, more than 100,000 volunteers have had their brains, hearts and other organs scanned as part of the world's most ambitious human imaging project.
Yeah, it's called UK Biobank. It's been working on this study for 11 years, and now it's going to make the data available to teams around the world to try to find new ways of treating heart disease, cancer and other illnesses. Here's our health reporter, Jim Reid. See that becoming a reality, isn't it?
Yeah,
after we've talked about it before. Yeah. Now, a husband and wife power couple who raised millions of pounds for children's hospitals after their daughter's death are set to receive MBEs tomorrow.
You will recognise them. Actors Jim Murray and Sarah Parish wanted to help other children after losing 8-month-old Ella Jane, who had a congenital heart defect back in 2009. They set up the Murray Parish Trust, and today it's beginning a new chapter with a new name.
We'll reveal that in just a moment, but they join us now alongside Lorna Fraser.